I'm about to do the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. 75 days, 75 hard. And the reason why I'm telling you guys is because I need some accountability. I've tried 3 different times before. I failed at, I think like day number 3. I failed at day number 10. And the longest streak that I have was 12 days. And so I'm about to go 75 days and would love for you guys to join me on this journey. My name is Pono. I'm a creative director. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. I am a soon to becoming dad. The reason why I'm doing this 75-day hard thing is because I really want to be the best version of myself physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I want to be the best version of myself for my soon to becoming son, and as well as for my wife, who honestly deserves the best. And I just feel like in 2022, I haven't been the absolute best version of myself. I haven't been stewarding the gifts and the talents that God has given me to the best of my ability. And so I really feel like going into 2023, I really want to be able to put into practice the right habits, the daily routines, and the spiritual discipline in order for me to not only be a great dad or a great business owner, a great leader. I want to be great at all the things, yes. At the end of the day, I know I need to optimize myself and the things that God has given me and do the best with what God has put in my hand. I'm reminded of the parable of the talents. Jesus paints this elaborate story about how there's a master who gives these different talents. Back in those days, they were equivalent to currency or money or gold. And so the master gives these 5 talents to one servant, and then he gives 2 talents to another servant, then he gives 1 talent to another, to the last servant. The servant who had 5 talents doubled that. He multiplied that by 2, so now he had 10 talents. The servant who had 2 talents multiplied that as well, and he had 4 talents. And the servant who had only 1 talent, the Bible says that he was so scared of his master and the wrath that would come upon him if he squandered away and lost that 1 talent. And so he buried his talent underground. And when the master came back to check on the servant to see what did you do with the talents that I've given you, the servant with the 1 talent who buried it underground for safekeeping so that he wouldn't lose the money, he was reprimanded. And I believe that God has given all of us gifts, talents, whether that's financially or that's in skills. Maybe you're a musician, or maybe you're a filmmaker like myself. Maybe you oversee people, or you're a leader of organizations, or you have a family and you're a dad, or you're a mom and you stay at home with the kids, or you're a student and you're working all these part-time jobs just to pay for your tuition. Whatever God has given you, don't bury it. And that's one thing that I'm learning this year, is I don't want to bury my talents, no longer want to bury my talents. I want to be faithful with all that God has given me. And I want to encourage you guys as well. As we launch into 2023, what are some habits, routines, maybe some relationships, maybe things that are unhealthy that needs to die or that needs to not be a part of 2023 that you need to leave behind in 2022. Set up a plan. Set up a course of action, you set up a strategy, so that way going into 2023, you stay on course and you be faithful with what God has given you. And so at the end of the day, the reason why I'm doing this is because I need some accountability from you guys. Knowing myself, if I didn't post this video, if I didn't make this, I probably just would have done 75 hard all by myself, and not having accountability from me as a business leader, as a soon-to-be dad, as all the things that I'm entrusted with, is not healthy. I need people around me. I need people like you that's gonna call me out in the comments, call me out in the messages saying, hey, when's the next video? When is this thing? Whatever. I need you guys to call me out and keep me accountable to it. Hope you found that encouraging. If not, let me know. But if it did, definitely let me know. Follow me on my social media, Instagram, I'm on TikTok as well. And let me know, what kind of content would you like to see? Some of the content you guys are gonna be seeing is stuff from my business, from my media business, some of the content creation, and the clients that I work with. You're gonna see some ministry related thing. You're gonna see some dad content. Because I'm so excited to be a dad. I can't wait to tell everyone. Can't wait for our baby to come. Can't wait for my son. I can't wait to enter this new season with my wife and develop and discover all that God has created in my wife in bringing out this child. And so thank you guys so much. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or whatever. And God bless. Thank you guys.